Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. It's the Miami Heat facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Cleveland will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Mourning is out there with Brown. Then it's Marley. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Mashburn in at the 3, the small forward. Marley dishes to Mourning. Pass to Mashburn. Over LeBron. And James pulls it down.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Now here's Love. Alonzo Mourning unable to get his shot to go. LeBron passes to Love. 6 on the shot clock. It's a pick by Love. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I'm surprised he didn't choose number 60. Remember, the last pick in the draft, that's the number he went, but he continues to play with that chip on his shoulder.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
There's that accurate touch of his at the stripe. He is locked in.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Hardaway kicks to Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
LeBron dishes to Thompson. Love outside. And it's off from three-point range. Marley passes to Hardaway. Back to Marley. Oh, good with the triple. Heat on D. Here's Smith. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
Well, you really like to see Smith go to work inside there, always looking to expand on his game.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Dan Marley on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Hangs in the air, and Hardaway with the lay-in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
The screen from Thompson. Love kicks to LeBron. Over Mashburn. Miami grabs the miss. Marley with it. He's picked up by James. Hardaway, no good.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job. Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
Marley kicks to Hardaway. Thompson against Mourning. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
There's the dish to Thomas. It's a pick by Love. Thomas kicks to Love. Passes to James. Over Mashburn. Another miss by LeBron. Miami with the ball. The pass to Hardaway. And there's the feed to Marley. Pass to Mashburn. Takes a three. Miami keeps it going. A new 24-second shot clock. Marley kicks to Brown. Dishes to Hardaway. For three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hardaway has got 5.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
It's a pick by Love. Up again.
I don't think Kevin Love gets enough credit for his ability as a screener.
The Heat with the lead. Feeds it to Mourning. And he banks in the layup. Mourning's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Thomas kicks to Thompson. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And stolen by Mourning. Marley against Smith. Marley dishes to Mourning. Over Thompson. Mourning can't make it work.
Well, the offense got him the ball in exactly the position they wanted. That's just better defense.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now here's Marley. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Mourning a screen on Thompson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Second free throw, no good. Cavaliers trailing. Smith drives in over Marley. Here's Thompson. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Mashburn. James with some nice D.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Thomas, good.
Well, Isaiah Thomas has a great stroke. The guy can fill it up from downtown.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. Now, he knows this other team blocks shots, but he doesn't want his team to change its approach. He said, we've got to attack the paint. We can't just live outside. I told my guys, when you go up strong. So, Kevin, they're going to take it early and often to the front of the rim.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
Well, I agree, because I don't think anything's coming easy for them tonight. They know it's almost impossible to score in bunches against this team. You've got to grind it out.
Ashburn, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Fires for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Mourning's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway kicks to Mourning. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And stolen by Mourning. An even 3-on-3 break. And stolen by James. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. James with the ball. Basket good. LeBron's got 8.
Now, this is why LeBron is LeBron, right? His ability to make something happen on defense and finish with flair on the opposite end.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by LeBron James. Brown kicks to Mourning. A fadeaway, and he comes up with the deuce. 8 points for him. Cavaliers leading. Love outside. James outside. That shot no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Mashburn. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Hardaway kicks to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Right. I mean, that's solid defense. At the very least, you like seeing them muck it up and make things difficult.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Korver comes in for J.R. Smith. 3 on the clock. Here's Askins. Miami no good on that time either. Thomas with the ball. He has 5. Outside Korver. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Korver's got his first 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Boom. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. In the corner, it's James. Outside Thomas. Back to James. It's tipped. Here's Crotty. The shot, no good. Korver with the defensive effort. On the wing, Korver from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Mourning's got 6 rebounds in the game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Rose comes in for Thomas. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's Rose. Kicks it to Crowder. Love with the screen for Crowder. Jumper off the screen, and he hits the jump shot.
Kevin, I don't think the defense can do much more than that. Jay Crowder just exerting his will as much as his skill.
Pass to Mourning. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good for Mourning. And both free throws good for Mourning. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Outside Rose. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. Here's Crowder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Mourning. Rebound by Rose.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And it's Korver in the corner. Offline with his 3. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Bowen. Here's Haskins. He's guarded by Love. Back to Mourning. Over Love. Mourning's shot is good. Mourning's got 12 in the game.
And this is why you work the ball inside, right? To get the easiest shot possible.
.105 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Rose. Softly drops in the floater. Rose has got his second basket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And there's the pass to Mashburn. Mourning inside. He's going up against Love. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity. That'll put Alonzo Mourning on the line. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert. Miami shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And it's tied up with that one. And here's Rose. Outside Crowder. And Shumpert kicks to Korver. Back to Shumpert. Love with the screen for Crowder. Jumper off the screen. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Crowder. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The dish to Mourning. Over Love. And that one hits back iron. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable getting into their heads just a bit.
And here are the Heat now. Jay Crowder out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Rose. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Korver in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Mourning can't make it work.
Boy, with that much space around him, maybe he's better off attacking the basket than settling for the jumper.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
free throw drops for Rose. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Miami trailing. Here's Crotty. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Mourning. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Korver kicks to Rose. Outside jumper. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Shumpert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, you just love Shumpert's pre-shot routine. Gets his feet set, ready to catch and release. Beautiful.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM. He even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Pass to Askins. Another shot. And Mourning with the real nice bucket inside. Mourning's got 17.
Well, second chance points can come from extreme effort on the offensive glass. Case in point there.
Crowder, the pass to Love. Oh, good with the triple. Miami with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Askins. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Shumpert with the screen for Rose. Used the screen and took it all the way.
That's the aggressiveness of Derrick Rose, a guy who is relentless when he wants to attack, trying to bend your will to his.
Now, here is Mourning. He's got 17 over Love. Mourning can't make it work. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Crowder kicks to Rose. And it's Korver in the corner. Outside Crowder. No good that time. Mourning with some nice D. A tight game here in Cleveland. Bowen the pass to Mashburn. But they get it back.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Here's Askins. Guarded by Korver. The second chance effort. Mourning. The tip in on the offensive rebound. Mourning's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Smith subbed in for Kyle Korver. And both free throws good from Crowder.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Marley dishes to Hardaway. The screen from Brown. Takes a shot at the elbow. Hardaway, no good. Cavaliers leading. Rose kicks to Shumpert. Thompson outside. to the wing right side. Here's Rose. Some solid defense from Brown.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
For Miami, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. A different look now for Cleveland. LeBron's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Rose. And that one misses. And here are the Cavaliers. James outside. Smith for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Smith's got 5.
And really, Smith is always looking to fire as soon as he touches the ball. The D has to be more aware of that quick trigger.
The feed now to Hardaway. Brown with the screen on Thompson. Hardaway kicks to Brown. Lays it in on the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Thompson outside. He kicks it to LeBron. High arcing shot. Goes back up. Thompson misses. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Thomas against Hardaway. Pass to Askins. And it's Miami with another. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
The screen from Thompson. There's a screen. Outside Crowder. Thompson sets the pick for Crowder. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Jake Crowder has developed into a very reliable mid-range shooter. You don't want to let him get comfortable.
Dishes it to Marley. Drills the three-pointer.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Thomas kicks to Thompson. Thomas a screen. Thompson passes to James. And his offensive struggles continue.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Hardaway, no good. The Cavaliers trailing. Feeds it to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Now Hardaway, 5 points in the game. Marley dishes to Brown. A floater. Cavaliers with the rebound. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And he lays it straight in. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
The defense really doing their best to body LeBron James, but he is just a physical beast who cannot be contained.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Heat have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That free throw good from Hardaway.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
That one misses. Smith outside. Inside. Hardaway with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And then Brown with the dunk. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here's Thomas. He has 5. In the corner, Crowder with it. The screen from Thompson. Now here's Crowder. He's guarded closely. Off with the layup. The Heat with the lead. And that one's good by Marley. Marley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
The screen from Thompson. The shot's good from LeBron.
Just a high percentage look for LeBron. I mean, he's so good in the post.
Hardaway kicks to Marley. Passes it to Askins. He dishes it to Brown. On the wing, Marley. The screen from Brown. Marley with it. Picked up by Thompson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Marley's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for Miami. James, the pass to Crowder. Thompson, a screen on Marley. Stolen by Marley. The screen from Brown. Hardaway with a wide open look. They get the rebound. Brown kicks to Hardaway. He feeds it to Marley. Back to Hardaway. There's a screen. The screen from Brown. The 3 from Marley. And he's good on the 3 ball. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
What a difference in the second quarter. His shooting, much more confidence, much more accuracy.
Thomas kicks to Thompson. The pass to Crowder. Out to Smith. The screen from Thompson. Off the pick. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Askins. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
The screen from Brown. Outside Hardaway. And again, Miami with the triple.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Thomas dishes to LeBron. Back to Thomas from past the arc. The Cavaliers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Miami. The Cavaliers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
A different look now for Cleveland. Love's check in for Jay Crowder. Korver comes in for Smith. And it's Rose in for Thomas. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
Mashburn. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Rose with the ball. He has 7. Korver gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Korver's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is Korver's game, right? A phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. You know he's ready to fire on the catch.
Friday, the pass to Mourning. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 3. James outside. Thompson, a screen on Marley. Korver kicks to LeBron. Over Mashburn. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And you can't end the period any better than that.
Well, you call that a perfect closeout. You love the aggressiveness on the offensive end leading to that final shot.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Heat lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is moments away. Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland. And East 4th Street, right in the heart of it all. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. An exceptional performance from Alonzo Mourning.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change. He's got a double-double.
I'll tell you, he took over the game in that first half, Greg. They really have got to find a way to slow this guy down.
Now here's Hardaway. On the court for the Heat, they've got Mourning. Marley is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Brown, and it's Mashburn in at the 3 spot. And they pick up 2. Thomas got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Cavs.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. There are not many guys that can keep pace with Isaiah Thomas. This guy's a blur in transition.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Now here's Marley. Mourning with the screen. Hardaway. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat trail by 3. And here's Marley. The screen from Brown. Here's Crotty. Connects from three-point range. Crotty's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Thomas. LeBron James on the wing. Stripped away. Here's Mashburn. Covered by LeBron. And that one's good. Mashburn.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
Now here's James. 14 points for him. Over Mashburn. He's off on that one. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Mourning with the screen. Softly drops in the floater. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Great beginning to this second half. Now 3 for 4 from the field.
Thomas dishes to LeBron. In the corner, Smith with it. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's now 11 points for J.R. Smith.
Oh, J.R. has no problem drilling a shot from that kind of range.
The screen from Brown. Pass to Mashburn. Trying his luck deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 4-point game. The screen from Thompson. Thomas kicks to Thompson. Outside Thomas. Lock at 6. A second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Thomas inside. Kicks it out to Love. And another 3 for Cleveland. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Thompson passes to Thomas. Thompson sets the pick for Thomas. Shoots off the screen. They get it back. Love. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, as a defender, you simply have to be careful around Kevin Love. He knows how to draw fouls in those situations.
The Cavaliers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, he has a knack for getting to the free throw line, and once he's there, odds are pretty good he's making them.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
A 3 from Marley. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Heat lead by 2.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Thomas dishes to Love. It's stolen by Brown. Kicks to Marley. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Thomas. LeBron outside. It's a pick by Love. Love with the screen for LeBron. Great open look there. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
The dish now to Mourning. From about 19 feet, it's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up.
All right, David, thank you for the update. I know we're all interested in what his status is.
And it might be a tough road back for him. But one thing's for sure, he will be back.
Well, we know this. The guy's a fighter. Now, I'm sure nobody's more disappointed than he is to have to go through this. But I am sure this guy will work every day to get back as quick as possible.
And here are the Heat now, following the miss by J.R. Smith.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Thomas. 9 points in the game so far. It's a pick by Love. Love with the screen for Thomas. No good on that one. Mourning with some nice D. The Heat with the lead. To the wing right side. Baseline J on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Mourning's got 23 points.
Boy, they are not locked in defensively here in the second half. The intensity and focus haven't been there.
Here's LeBron. Second chance shot. The putback. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Bowman. Crotty, the pass to Mourning. And another basket for Miami.
You like how he uses his height there.
No, exactly. You're talking about surveying the defense and cashing in with the gorgeous mid-range.
Now here's Love. The feed now to Crowder. Shot from 12. Rebound by the Heat. Mourning's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Here's Askins. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Kyle Korver is checked in for Cleveland. Rose comes in for Thomas. And Miami with a change here too. Hardaway's checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Left side Rose. It's a pick by Love. Rose kicks to Crowder. On the wing, James. Clock at 4. Good on the baseline, Jay. LeBron's got 16 points.
LeBron has become such an accomplished mid-range shooter. You've got to crowd him or he's going to drop that one in every time.
Here's Hardaway. The teardrop falls in. And the Heat lead by 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's James. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Mourning. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Rose. He kicks it to LeBron. Shot from 12. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. LeBron's got 20 points. Here's Crotty. Mourning with the screen. Friday, the pass to Mourning over Love. Mourning can't make it work. The Cavaliers trailing. For the lead, the rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Crotty. He's covered by Rose. Crotty, the pass to Askins. Mourning with the screen. Pass to Crotty. From downtown, they get the rebound. Here's Bowen. Passes it to Crotty. Mourning a screen on Love. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Hardaway has gone 4 of 10 here, has 6 misses. It's a pick by Love. Korver kicks to Love. Outside Rose. For the tie. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Offensive rebound. Crotty with the bucket. Crotty's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's James. He's got 20. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Askins. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rose kicks to LeBron. Back to Rose. Dishes to LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 22 points.
Doesn't come as any surprise so far in this game that LeBron's stamp is all over it. Simply a dominant player.
They set the pick. Hardaway against Crowder. Hardaway dishes to Mourning. Over Rose. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Feeds it to James. Love with the screen for Korver. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway against Rose. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Hardaway against Rose. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
There's Rose with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Rose has got 10. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Heat leading by just 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 1. Rose is out there with Kyle Korver. Flint Smith. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Crowder in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
And what about the strength from Thompson there to go up, take the hit, still convert the play? Nice.
and done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Friday, the pass to Marley. He dishes it to Hardaway. Brown with the screen on Thompson. Puts it up from 17. Jump shot is good. Hardaway has got the game tied up here for the Heat.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
It's baffling that he's someone they'd leave alone in that situation. You can get away with that early in the game, maybe, but not now.
Here's Rose. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
You know, Kev, because of his toughness, Rose does this with regularity. Converts inside against duress.
On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Rose. Brown kicks to Marley. 6 to shoot. It's taken away by Smith. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Rose. 6 to shoot. Outside Korver. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead. Korver's gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc so far. Brown with the screen on Rose. Hardaway kicks to Brown. Crowder with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Outside Rose. The screen from Thompson. Rose attacking. Bank shot, no good. The Heat trail by 5. Here's Crowder. There's the pass to Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Korver dishes to Thompson. There's the pick. To the wing right side. Here's the floater. Great positioning on the putback. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
Now, the first thing you need to do as a defender is locate Thompson on a miss because you know he's looking for the putback slam.
On deep, Marley. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the right side. Brown with the screen on Thompson. Here's Crotty. Brown the pass to Crotty. Tries again. Smith with the defensive effort.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Rose against Hardaway. From about 16, tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Rose. Kicks it to Crowder. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the Heat call time here.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
Cleveland. Love comes in for Kyle Korver. And Thomas subbed in for Derrick Rose. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Miami's coach had some advice for the team during that last break. They have been getting killed from long range tonight, and he said we can't lose track of their shooters. We're overpacking the lane and we're leaving them wide open. Guys, we'll see if they can make the adjustment.
One shot.
Hardaway kicks to Mourning. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Mashburn. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Smith dishes to Thompson. Thomas outside. Headshot off. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Hardaway from outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 3 rebounds now in this one. In the corner, Crowder with it. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, despite the miss, he did a really good job shaking himself completely free from the defense.
Here's Mourning, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
The Heat trail by 6. Marley passes to Hardaway. Mourning with the screen. Here's Mashburn, defended by Crowder. Here's Mourning. Second shot opportunity. Here's Mashburn. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Outside Thomas. At the elbow, Smith. Thomas a screen. Shot off the pick. The shot's good from Smith. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Rose is checked in for Cleveland. Thomas against Hardaway. The dish to Marley. Hardaway kicks to Brown. The feed now to Marley. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
James checked in for Jay Crowder. Now Thomas. The screen from Thompson. Love with the screen for Thomas. He kicks it to Love. Back to Thomas. Outside Rose. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
It's a pick by Love. Thomas kicks to Love. Pass to LeBron. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. The Heat trail by 5. Passes it to Hardaway. To the inside. Mourning. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Mourning's got 27 points.
on the attack. He has that ability, trying to close this one out.
I'll tell you, that's the killer instinct you need to have. You love the attacking mentality near the cup.
Rose gets the bucket.
Now, the awareness that LeBron possesses was on display there. He knew exactly where to find the easy look.
Over in the corner, Brown. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Love. Here's Thomas. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I tell you have to respect Isaiah Thomas's physicality. He may have a small frame, but a big-time heart and big-time energy.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Isaiah Thomas. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Thomas.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
The Heat trail by 8. Hardaway with it. Mourning a screen on Thomas. Hardaway dishes to Brown. Heat moving the ball around. Takes a 3. Hardaway, no good. And here's Cleveland. Rose passes to Thomas. Love right side. And the dunk by Love.
Guys, just pure strength from Kevin Love. The defense just not good enough.
And here are the Heat now. 11-point game. Mourning with the screen. Hardaway kicks to Mourning. Here's Mashburn. Covered by LeBron. Count that one for Mashburn.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Cleveland leading by 9. LeBron outside. With the teardrop, and Mourning sends it back. James on the follow.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's flat giving it to him right now. And this timeout is critical if they're going to stop his momentum. I think you've got to make some major defensive adjustments.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
He deserves a lot of credit, but The D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive. And boy, did he make them pay.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Askins. Offensive rebound. The tray sinks the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now here's LeBron. Thomas a screen. James kicks to Thomas. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The pass to Askins. Mourning a screen on Rose. Brown right side. And the rejection by Love.
Wow, terrific timing from Kevin Love to get the block, something he's worked hard to improve on.
And here is LeBron. Over in the corner, Rose. Love outside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Hardaway. Here's Mashburn. Covered by LeBron. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mashburn. Over Thompson. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Mourning's got 10 points here in the second half.
Say he fought hard for that tip in. He doesn't take anything for granted. He's going to crash the boards on every single shot.
The screen from Thompson. Traps in the tray. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Well, you have to stay attached to Isaiah Thomas because in catch-and-shoot situations, this guy is ready to fire.
Dishes it to Hardaway. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right. The effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Now here's Thomas. Back to Rose. The screen from Thompson. From deep, Thomas. Second chance shot. Thompson with the bucket. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
And Thompson becoming so good at getting a shot up at the right angle so it can't be blocked.
Outside Hardaway. Feeds to Mourning. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Askins. And it's off from three-point range. Here's LeBron. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.